Good afternoon, Dr. Edward. My name is Jeneline Rogers. I'm from AMA Online Education. I'm studying Bachelor Elementary. First, thank you so much for giving me a time. And today I'm going to ask you a couple of questions about problem-based learning.
Okay.
All right. So the question number one is, what is problem-based learning?
Okay. Problem-based learning is where it's student-centered, and it's where you focus on the main problem. So you have the students focus on trying to solve a problem, and they learn from this. Again, but they're because they have to gather and understand the problem, and and since it's student-based learning, the students work together and they're trying to solve a real problem. It's not just in the classroom, but that's kind of a key part of it. So it's student-centered, and it's around a real problem.
Okay. Thank you. And the question number two is, how is technology integrated with this type of learning?
Well, the technology, it would be very much, it'd be a lot harder to do this without the internet, because you can gather information so easily compared to what we, 30 years ago. And that you had to do it, you went to libraries, gathered stuff. Again, there's so much direct information. So students, after they know the problem they're looking at and they understand it a little bit, then they're given a group is given a piece to do. And so the students each do research, typically, a whole lot of it is on the internet. And then they collaborate by, they have to present it to the rest of the class. So in some cases, the whole class is just doing one problem, but sometimes each group may have a separate problem. That's kind of depends on this setup.
Okay, thank you. And question number three, problem-based learning aims to create solution that needs real-world application. How do students collaborate through information and communications technology in achieving the aim of problem-based learning?
Okay. Well, again, it's they the students do research, and typically on the internet. I mean, there's other ways they might interview. Kind of depends on the problem, but a huge chunk of it is they're doing research on the internet, possibly how a possible solution they saw or some related solution to the problem. So they gather the information and they share it with the other students, and so they're collaborating by gathering the information, and they need to, in most cases, they need to present it to the class. So they collaborate on putting a presentation together, and this can be done in Google has Google Sheets, and a great way to share that different people are working on the same presentation.
All right, thank you. And the last question is, what are the challenges of using ICT when it comes to problem-based learning?
Okay. Well, two things I can think of off the, just quickly is that not every student has the same access to technology. Most, you kind of think, especially in the United States, most students would have a computer, but it's still not all. And I'm not truly sure if most of what's the number. I would think it's most. But also, not all students will have the same motivation. Some students will be really into a problem, and others, won't be. And so there's different, so that's kind of, and again, choosing interesting problems for the students, like for young students. Again, I thought of that, like, in a sense, coming up with what is the annual cost of having a pet puppy? And so, how much, the students gathering all kinds of information related to the cost of that, they could learn a ton. But, so to me, that would be very interesting for a lot of the students, but you have to really pick your problems wisely.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Thank you so much for your time, and I appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you, and have a good day.
Okay. Yeah. You're welcome and good luck to you.
Thank you, Dr. Edwin. Bye.